Have you ever felt like your eggs were being scooped out like ice cream? It's like sticking a butter knife in the glass end of a ketchup bottle. That sounds a little too gross, actually. The period! Hi, I'm Lauren Vanopel, a science reporter at Fatherly, and I've menstruated approximately 267 times. So I'm sure you've dealt with your fair share of Shark Weeks, but for your confused friend over there, here's how it works. Over around a 28-day period known as the menstrual cycle, a woman's body will create a soft lining in the uterus to carry a fertilized egg. But if the egg isn't fertilized, the lining is no longer necessary, so the uterus sheds the lining and it leaves the body through the vagina. And that's it. That's menstruation. It's pretty much just refluffing the pillow so a uterus can support another life. Puberty is a time when your daughter is going to go through many changes. She'll start growing hair in places she didn't have hair before. She'll get a bunch of acne and develop the delightful habit of slamming doors and screaming that nobody understands her. But to top it all off, she's going to get her first period. This is going to happen somewhere around the age of 8 to 13. But everyone's body is a little different, so it's important for your kid to know that there's really nothing wrong with going through this at a different time than their peers. Your daughter is going to be more vulnerable to bacterial infections during her period, so hygiene is key. Hygiene is also important because it will help your daughter not feel so f***ing icked out by her body every 3 to 5 days, every month, for the next 35 years of her life. So whenever I see a man in the feminine hygiene aisle at my local drugstore, I thank him for his service. If it's your first time, don't freak out. Definitely don't panic and buy everything in the store. There are a lot of options out there. We got pads, panty liners, tampons, cups, period underwear, sponges. But let's keep it simple. Pads and tampons. Pads. These are absorbent surfaces that stick on the inside of her underwear. They're easy, safe, and probably the best thing to get your daughter started on. All you do is unwrap it, remove the sticky adhesive, and you're good to go. Hi, I'm Patty McPatterson, here to teach you about your kid's first period. For bonus points, get the ones with wings. They help prevent leaks and keep the pad in place. Because periods can have light days and heavy days, pads also come with a variety of absorbency levels. Getting a variety of sizes will ensure that your daughter will just have enough options for comfort and thickness, and then eventually she'll just learn what works best for her particular flow. Tampons! They're like pads, but they go inside the vagina to absorb menstrual fluid. And like pads, they also come in a variety of absorbency levels. But they also come with applicators that help put them in. These can be made from cardboard, plastic, and some tampons don't have any applicators at all. Again, this really comes back down to personal preference. Tampons are more discreet, they feel less like a diaper, and they're more freeing for physical activities. But it's important for her to change her tampon every 4 to 8 hours and never sleep with a tampon in. Many of these products have scented versions, but fragrances can increase the risk of irritation and even infection. But much of this, like absorbency levels, is a matter of preference, and your daughter is going to figure that out along the way. But getting a variety of unscented pads and exploring from there is a good place to start. Now, let me tell you about premenstrual syndrome. Contrary to your buddy's beliefs, is not a myth. Just ask my colleagues. PMS is a combination of symptoms including swollen breasts, headaches, mood swings, and you guessed it, cramps. Cramps feel like the pain of diarrhea with none of the relief of shitting. Squeezing out the end of a tube of blood toothpaste. It's like getting kicked in the balls so hard that your stomach hurts for a f***ing week. These menstrual cramps can start before or during your daughter's period and can vary in severity for everyone. If she asks, cramps are caused by her uterus contracting to help expel the old lining, and also by life being a nightmare. Pain relievers like acetaminophen, ibuprofen, or simply applying heat to her lower back and stomach can help relieve this pain. But so can chocolate. Still keeping up? Lightning round. Get a garbage with a lid for your bathroom. Don't flush used products down the toilet. Use a wrapper or some toilet paper for sanitary disposal. Buy extra underwear. There's a learning curve. Talk to her about menstruation before it happens. No one wants to wake up to a crime scene without any explanation. Yes, she can swim with a tampon. No, it's not gonna get stuck up there. And no, bears are not attracted to the scent of menstrual blood. I mean, come on. Lastly, it's important to teach your daughter how to track her period. This is just gonna make her feel more comfortable and prepared about the entire process. And there are a ton of apps out there that make this really easy. My personal favorite app is just looking at the last time I used the Domino's pizza tracker. In the end, she's still your daughter, and you don't wanna be more scared of anything than she is. And a period? That's just a normal part of life. All you have to do is make her as comfortable as you possibly can about the uncomfortable process that is growing up. As long as you're there for her, she's gonna be okay. As for you, well, the ends of sentences will never be the same again, but you're gonna be just fine. And remember, you can't make an omelet without bleeding a few eggs.